Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video here for Nippon Sangoku episode 4. So, little not so good thing. The episode 1 and 3 reaction both got copyrighted. Episode 2 is fine for whatever reason, but they claimed 1 and 3. The videos are still up, but their monetization is off and such. And so if that continues, I'm gonna do some harsher editing for this video, do a little more blurs and things like that. So the editing is gonna be harsher, so I apologize for a bit of a ruined experience. But I am going to do some harsher editing, and hopefully it won't get copyrighted so I can continue posting this series. But I'm gonna say if I'm gonna do episode 4, and if episode 4 also gets claimed, I'm probably gonna stop posting Nippon Sangoku to YouTube. So yeah, if this one gets claimed, this series will probably stop being posted to YouTube, which really sucks that I have to do that, but don't blame me, blame Amazon. I'm hoping that won't happen. Like I said, I'm gonna do harsher editing, and I'm hoping that will remedy the situation. But anyway, let's go ahead and hop into this episode. Aoteru and Sune, we got a 2-year time skip at the end of last episode, and a new dictator is rising over in the country, I forget the name, that we are attacking, because instead of listening to Ryumon, Denki Taira has decided to basically say to this country, surrender country. They're more like 3 territories. It's basically said surrender or we will wipe you out entirely. And Ryumon was saying, and I agree with Ryumon, that they should have tried to establish peaceful ties to them, because if they had done so in the future, if they have an alliance between the two of them, like the place that we are in, I forget the names of the countries or the territories, so I apologize. But if the place that we are in goes to aid them during this really harsh time where they are struggling drastically, and due to Aoteru's plan, we are flourishing, if we aid them and get a strong ally, if the other third tries to attack, we both fight together, and eventually maybe we can make friendly ties with the third as well, and so then you can unify all 3 countries, which is what Aoteru is setting up to do in the first place. But of course Denki Taira considers that cowardly, and so he wants to crush them entirely and force them to submit, not have friendly ties with them. Ryumon is the correct way to go about it. You want to have amicable ties between the two so you can unite the country. I agree with him fully, and I'm sure Aoteru would as well, but Denki Taira is getting in the way, and so we will have to see how that continues to develop. And yeah, I'm excited. 2-year time skip, and we saw as Ryumon pointed out, harsh times and conflict can give rise to a powerful dictator, and it appears that is happening with the girl with the dragon tattoo on her face, which that design is so fucking cool. But she showed up at the end of last episode, and they literally said, or I can't remember the exact quote, but they put on screen like gives rise to a talented dictator. So let's see where we go in this episode. Per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, we talk about current today, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to armor reactions. So, feel free to check out either of those, everyone will. Now, I've heard us up straight into Nippon Sangoku episode 4. That was so cool. How we got him to bend the knee of his own volition. Say is what it was. Denki Taira basically is the emperor at this point. Like he's literally the emperor at this point. The emperor is just a puppet. The actual emperor, which I do feel bad for him. His dad got killed, and he just got thrust into a position he was not prepared for, or seemingly maybe didn't want either. He just got thrust into it completely unprepared, and has just been kind of a puppet since then. So yeah, Denki Taira is basically the emperor at this point. Yamato is where we're from. Dude, her design is so sick. Auditor of the Borderland General Corps. It's crazy. He's the lead auditor for the Borderland Corps, and he's only 18. Oh god, that guy's getting hung here for whatever reason. Yamato, year 60, early spring, 1423, -6 degrees Celsius. Good god. A little bit below freezing. I was wrong. And this is Aoteru here. Auditor Misumi. Oh my god, this gnat was in the last video too. Just one gnat flying around my setup. Borderland General Corps Auditor Aoteru Misumi, age 18. In charge of enforcing penalties under military law. So what did this guy do? Deputy clerk. So this month, Narihisa Machiyama unlawfully recruited 5 private soldiers and looted 4 private residences in Takatsuki Prefecture. They're giving him death penalty for that? Or is there more to it? Oh, okay, he killed people. I see. 3 civilians were killed and 1 was sexually assaulted. Jesus. I see. The directing of this show is so crazy. I love it. It's not completely inaccurate. You got your reasons for sexually assaulting somebody or hiring people to go and loot houses and kill people. Then again, he probably didn't hire people to go and kill them in particular, but the people he hired killed people. He directed and incited murder, whether he meant to or not. Okay, so you sexually assaulted somebody, not one of the people. You did it yourself. Yeah, you're not getting out of that one, buddy. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's a sad situation, but that doesn't negate the fact that you killed and sexually assaulted people. Survival instincts took over. Yeah. What? Facts of circumstance and impose fair punishment. Yeah. It's true. What does him? Is that supposed to be like his spit getting on his face? The snow? He's only been an auditor. This is a few days after he was appointed auditor. And someone to hanging for this. Oh my god, the fucking snow just patching his face. Oh my god, the directing. I mean, it's under military law. He has to go by what the military law is, and if that's what military law states, he's abiding by it. Oh damn! But does he feel that's a problem? Fuji the First. People have just like completely ignored what was originally set in place, the law. Thank you as always. Bribery is rampant here. Yeah, you were about to try to bribe Outsider to let this guy live or something. And that was right as Outsider goes, bribery is rampant here. Yeah, erosion of the authority of military law. I see. Damn, Outsider already taken hella charge. Outeruchi! No? I'm pretty sure you're just making all this shit up. Well, manga from the Japan era. I don't think any of this happened. I think you're just making all that up. Outeruchi. Oh, oh damn, wait, they did know each other. Wait, oh, that's real? I thought that was fake. But apparently I mean, he is called a deputy. I didn't really I didn't register that in my head. I guess, wow, they actually had a connection with each other. I was gonna say, I thought he was just bullshitting and just in his last moments just making up some fantasy, but Outsider's genuine thank you for everything implies that everything he just said was very real. You could even see like his mouth like tense up. Damn. Jesus. Handing down severe punishment to anyone who broke military law. He's whipping this military back into shape as they should be. He's trying to get rid of bribery and all the above. Deeply resented by corrupt officials, but someone like Ryuman probably loves him. Achievements reached Portland General means he loved it. Why are we focusing on his bald head? So what's Sune up to? Okay, yep, here we go. Damn, they really, I guess this author really likes drawing androgynous characters, because like, it's Sune, but it could look like a guy or a girl. Deputy Master of Arms. I'll say Outsider here looks more like a guy, but I mean, just in general, the faces are all very androgynous. For some of the characters, like our main characters, like Sune and Outsider. A lot of the other people, you can tell. I mean, yeah, that's because they're corrupt and they probably do the stuff that he's cracking down on, so they want to badmouth him and they hate him. Yeah, bribe your subordinates to sing. Of course they're making up rumors like that. Wait, what? They planted supporters like they did towards the end of the Japan era. 3 years is crazy. The camera! I got the camera wet! There's not like water droplets on the camera. Don't do it again! Jesus! The duck noise. And help lead the nation to ruin. Like instead of just strictly following the law to a T, show leniency depending on what people, like accomplishments people have done, and maybe, because if he's just going straight by the law, then yeah, that's what he's doing. But like you have court systems in America and such, and you can get different sentences depending on circumstances, the judges and the jury and all the above after they hear out your case, and circumstances can change your sentencing for a crime or different things such as that. Only government officials see it that way. Yeah, why hasn't that official been properly punished? I mean, yeah, you still have people think that in America all the time, and I don't want to get into politics shit, so I'm not going to, but recent events have people especially feeling that way. Losing trust in the core. Tens or hundreds such commoners organize themselves. Yeah. And I suppose with the military law, he is enacting military law upon the military. He's not working again. He's not looking at he's not a police force. He's not looking at the crimes of the civilians. He's keeping the military and government officials in check. That's what he's doing. I mean, that's the purpose of an auditor, is to make sure everything looks good for a company, depending on whether you're talking about a monetary auditor or things like that. They go through and make sure everything lines up, and that's why you always bring in an auditor from the outside to do so, and stuff like that. So yeah, I guess it makes more sense to be stricter with government officials. They need to adhere to the law, especially, and so he's trying to set a precedent that needs to be the case, and so the commoners will, from their perspective, rally behind someone like Aoteru. When they have been wronged by a government official, they can have faith that he will give out the correct punishment for said government official. Are you prepared to fight the people? Baseless accusations are none of my concern, because he's saying I haven't done that shit, so everything they're saying is just not right. It's not true. This nation is finished. Yuki. Damn! Why is this frame on screen for so long? It's his whole ass cheeks on camera while he's talking. What the hell? I was not expecting that. Just read the subtitles. Suits you better than anyone else in this world, doesn't it? Interesting. No, he's thinking about Saki. Damn, it's been 3 years since she passed. There are those far more suited to it than I am. Well, that's probably me. Why does he think Aoteru's talking about him? That was a huge compliment from Sune, though. Damn, Aoteru chugging. Unify Japan within 10 years. Jesus. He would. Oh, the picture of the family there. That'd be him with Saki having kids. As soon as like this isn't what you originally wanted to do. Yep, there's stuff about Aoteru and reasonings you don't know yet, Sune. Entirely of exceptions. Oh, that's why it's so cold all the time, because the whole planet has like dropped a bunch of, plunging the entire planet into global cooling. Great violent revolution at the end of the Reiwa? Yeah, Reiwa. And for the Three Nations period. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's true. Truly nobody can predict how things will turn out. Nobody can predict exactly. You can maybe try and make an educated guess, but I mean, yeah, if the world were to plunge into nuclear war tomorrow, nobody would have ever seen that coming. Well, you know, you've got people who, I shouldn't say nobody would ever see that coming. People think of it as a possibility, but they don't think it probable, I suppose is what I should say. The world could plunge into a nuclear war tomorrow. It could. I think it's possible, but I don't think it's going to happen. Happy will walk is like water. That vow solidified like ice, but the future is like a liquid. Ooh, I love this metaphor. That's just like you. Gathering stones. We hear a bit of internal monologue about Sune as well there. Talking about his mom. Negative 17 degrees in SEII. They are struggling over there. Yep, here we go. Pick up at the end. We pick up... I can speak. We pick up at the end of last episode. We begin the coup d'etat. She looks so dope. Olga, is that her name? Olga's blade and family crest. Is that... Oh yeah, her tattoo is a tiger. Resolved to accept Yamato's call for unconditional surrender. I mean, they probably assumed they couldn't fight back, and so they accepted it. But the issue is that instead of trying to make amicable, friendly ties, doing this is going to lead to Olga taking over, and they're going to fight back against Yamato. Anti-surrender faction was formed. Yep, and they carried out a coup. She formed an anti-surrender, and they're gonna stage a coup d'etat to take over the government, and so they will fight back. If they had established friendly relations, this wouldn't have happened. Seto 8th Armory. I think he's just gonna kill him. Yep, there you go. He's part of that group. He's literally part of that group. Jesus. Ooh, he's also got like tattoos. He's making sound effects when he shoots his gun. Pro surrender master of arms Rinri Sato. I'm Nagao squad captain Muton Nagao. Give me a couple episodes if they're gonna start introducing hella characters. Give me a minute to get all the names. That bearded guy's unit. Oh, it's this guy. We see him in the opening. Stick a knife between his fingers? Jesus! I mean, it's the game where you probably lay out your hand, right, and you jab the knife in between each of your fingers. Well, they were doing a thing where they were going like this. No? Koda Squad Captain Aterui. That's some hard names to say here. Aterui Kuda. Kuda, yeah. Honor the noble, punish the traitor. Oh boy. Oh boy. You're definitely about to die. The security unit defected to the enemy without a fight. Damn. And my light just went out. Hold on. I bought new lights. I just haven't put them up yet. It's also really fucking hot in my room. If I look like I'm sweating, I am. Oh my god. With the speed. Holy, the skill needed to cut someone's head off like that is insane. Yay, they had him kiss his... This show's so insane. This OST they're playing too. Unit by unit, and they won. Dead 5, wounded 14. They probably tried to get as many to defect as possible so they could build their force stronger and stronger to fight back against Yamato. This guy's also in the opening. Ooh. Commander-in-Chief Olga Wajima. I think they might have given us her name last episode. At the end of last episode. Bianca Wajima. The Western Expedition Commander. Damn. She gonna kill him herself? Oh, she's gonna let him commit seppuku. That's what it's called, right? For agreeing, he was part of the faction who was pro-surrender. Jesus. Is for future historians to decide. I love that. It sounds like a line from like Orb on the Movements of the Earth or something like that. They talk about history a lot in that show. That's I mean, it's true. Like in the moment, you could be acting for what you think is the benefit of your country, but it ends up going badly, and so in the future, people call you a traitor. Look after the people of SEII. God damn. I literally knew that guy for 2 seconds and he was such a dope character. Pro-surrender faction, president of SEII, Haruichi Azami, age 62, deceased. I imagine she took no joy in that. They say she seemed to be close with, or he seemed to be close with her father. And so she probably knew him pretty well too. Even if they refuse, okay. Provide aid, okay. Yep, she's trying to unify the country. I mean, that's what she kept the casualties to a minimum, killed as little people as possible, and is even giving aid to those who were pro-surrender. She's gonna unify SEII, and they're gonna become a problem. It's all because Denki Taira didn't go with Ryuman's plan. It's gonna bite us in the ass. The new administration will now overhaul the personnel. Okay, they're gonna make a new government everything. Nope. She seems to really care about the people as well. Supposedly, how they keep referring to it, her father was like that too. Subduing shouldn't be difficult. Oh boy, I'm very curious how Aoteru's gonna deal with this. I'm so curious. For the people and the nation, we press onward. Whoa, this piano. And the establishment of the new government. And they're here handing out rice, and is she herself here doing it? Aww. First meal in 2 weeks. Oh my god. She cries a lot, huh? Damn. Yeah, I mean, this if there's any showing that will continue to bring people to your side, it's this level of sincerity. It's so precious. Like just like pink bubbles around her. I seriously don't get it. Oh, brother falling in love. Nagao's, he's also said so precious like everybody else. So this guy, the one with the mustache, seems to kind of have what would probably have been a similar mindset to the previous government. He's saying that the food should be used for the military, but I think what Olga's doing is absolutely the correct move to if she's trying to unify the country. Because you okay, you joined because you have a crush on her. Nope. I also very much do like that they've got people, like, not everybody in the anti-surrender is on the same page. Like, he's like, why is she giving out this porridge to all the people? Like, not everybody's on the same page, even if they're on they all agree about the anti-surrender thing. People in governments and things, even if they just staged a coup, are gonna have different ideas. Yeah, they're not given any food, yeah. Now the people's trust a ruler cannot stand. Just taught that in 3 A just ruler who will lead the people. And what do you know? Nagao didn't say anything. He didn't even agree with you. But yeah, I was gonna say that Hey here was probably gonna change his mind, and once he explained why it's the case that they're doing what they're doing. I love this show. Holy shit, it's so good. I just like everything. I mean, it's so good. The directing is insanely unique and quirky and all the above, but the writing and the dialogue is all extremely well done too. And the characters that we've known for like 2 seconds, I really like. It shows sincerity. Oh, Tora-chan! He's probably looked over her in her father's stead, and so he probably sees her like a daughter. He's gonna call her Tora-chan. It's just who she is. And having a leader like that will draw people to you even more. She's not just out there doing it as an act or a plan to get the people on her side. It is just genuinely who she is. Damn, that makes her... I already love her. She's such a good character already. That's what they're focused on. Whoa. The porridge lady. Yep, everybody's gonna love her. Damn.
その被害に遭われた方がたくさんいることでしょう。しかし私は言いたい。例外対策を怠り、旧政権にこそ責任があるのだと。
The line there, damn, and look at how perfectly she's unifying. This is so good. Oh my god. She went agricultural policy to improve farms. Ooh, and she might be, you know, she's a military strategist and such, and Hey clearly thinks she's very smart, of which she clearly is, but she might be agriculturally sound and things like that as well to bolster the economy, the food production, and all the above. It's going to be very interesting watching her and Aoteru go head to head because but then again, Aoteru's kind of just an auditor for now. He's not really like a war planner or something like that. I'm assuming Ryumen would do stuff like that. Ryumen and all his people. Granted, he works with Ryumen, so I don't know. But it would, if it were to happen, it would be very interesting to see Aoteru and her go head to head with their brains. Whoa, that's so cool! Clicking her foot on the ground and they spread out flags on either side that she clicked on. That's so cool. Each district will receive a subsidy of 100 yen per month. Yo.
そして思い出してください。私たちの真の敵が旧SEII政府でしょうか。いいな。東国の武王でしょうか。いいな。西国の大和はどうでしょう。そもそもSEIIの歴史は。
First was to resist Yamato's and ooh, so their start origin as a territory literally comes from resisting Yamato.
しかし大和は。
Yeah, Yamato. Oh man, that makes it even worse that Denki would try to invade them and ask for unconditional surrender again. That's just gonna make them hate you even more than they already do. Oh my god, that adds so much worse context to what Denki did. That's so bad. Ryumen was absolutely correct. Given the history we just learned between these two countries, they absolutely should have tried to establish amicable relations. Oh my god, that was such a bad move on Denki Taira's part. Conspire traders and try to once again. Yikes. Yeah, but she has unified them all against one common enemy, and that is Yamato. Ooh. This OST too. archipelago as its
ヤマト
own.
いずれまた誠意の地が汚されることになるので
And, oh, in this show, she's going everywhere. I love this. They're not translating this, which really bothers me. But she's going all over the country. They're showing like her influence spreading throughout all of SEI's territories as she travels place to place, preaching and talking to all the civilians. Yep, she continues going further and further out and rallying and hyping up the civilians. Holy shit, the way they're so perfectly showing how she's unifying the nation, and it's so well thought out, born from naturally her smarts and also naturally how sincere of a person she is. Oh my god. To strike down Yamato and fulfill our long cherished ambition. God damn. This would have, dude, her speech here would have me ready to run through a fucking wall. Oh my god. Drove sweeping reforms. Overhauled the currency. What is going on with my light? I'm really gonna have to get rid of that shit as soon as this video is over. Expanded the farmer soldier system. The farmer soldier system? Exactly what Aoteru did for Yamato. Maybe they probably don't have the exact same plans, but it's the same thing. They're turning more soldiers into farmers so they can... it's smart. She also built improved waterways. Also... you guys will have to translate all the stuff that hasn't been translated. It's really bothering me, but I'm assuming it's just like talking about the territories that she has gone to and such all throughout the country. Because like I want to read all this. I want to read all of this. She cut employment, which had reached over 200,000 people, to less than half. Surge with I mean, I could imagine. She's literally flipped this country around. Honor the noble, punish the traitor. That seems to be their slogan they go for. Rule for the people. Dude. Dude, holy shit, man, I'm getting chills big time over and over again. Like, I swear this is so well done. I'm not even in this universe and I want to run through a fucking wall. My light went out again, god damn it, and I want to run through a brick wall. It's crazy. Anyway, I gotta go turn that shit on again. Holy shit, man. Oh my god. Whoa! That is so fucking cool. Dictatorship is established. The path people walk is ever flowing, much like water. And that's what Aoteru said earlier in this episode. Dude, this was the best episode of this show. I say that pretty much every week. I said that last week, I'm saying it again. That was the best episode of this show. Holy shit. Everything to do with OHGA and her unifying the country was so perfectly executed. That was so good. And then of course Aoteru and Sune talking as well. Their whole conversation they had in the bath, and then their whole talk about like water and the metaphor of comparing the future to water and the path that humans walk. This show is so fucking good. Oh my god. I don't know how they do it, but this show literally just improves every single episode. Every single episode is better than the last, and this one is my new favorite episode. I talked about it towards the beginning of the ED, so I'm not just gonna regurgitate the same shit that I just said, but everything about WAJIMA's stuff had me watching a fictional country ready to run through a brick wall. That was so good. And then, like I said, all the talks earlier in the episode between Aoteru and Sune, truly every single episode, this show just gets better and better. Every single episode, it just gets better and better. Characters, like I said, characters that I've known for like 2 minutes, I end up loving. Like the whole thing with the previous leader and how they executed him, and him talking about like history and how history will decide if he was a traitor. And it's so good. Like everything about this show is so phenomenal. And of course, the art I felt like was especially strong this episode. The art quality was super strong. It's been strong this entire show, but it felt especially good in this one. And the animation's great, and the directing style is so unique and quirky. It makes it super engaging and fun to watch. I have nothing but glaze for this show. I have nothing but the most positive things to say. 4 episodes in. If it keeps pushing, this might end up being my anime of the season. Like new shows, because Nothing's beaten ReZero for me, but this could be my anime of the season for like new shows, or it could be my second favorite anime of the season behind ReZero. Anyway, I think that is gonna wrap it up for reaction to Nippon Sangoku episode 4. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.